If someone you love is a CW operator, this is a perfect gift for that person. Hello guys, this is Linus Lima Yankee 2 Hotel. I'm the lucky one, and this was my Christmas tree in my shack. And here I found this fantastic BaMaTech TP-III. When the package comes and you do unboxing procedure, you find something like this in the package. So nice tiny box and the candy package, which is very nice. Thank you, BaMaKey. So there is some strap put around the box. I don't know why. It's not a knee strap, it's not a hand strap, but it could be useful for, for tying up a mast or something like that. And anyway, it comes in the package and it's looks something very nice. And so this box does not come together, but you can download the 3D printer file from the Bamatech website where you buy the paddle, and well, you can print it out. Well, that's what I did. And here we find the nice paddle itself. It's really a teeny tiny paddle, it only measures like 5 centimeters by 4 centimeters roughly by 2 centimeters roughly. So including the levers, it's 7 centimeters long, so like this. So the tiny Allen wrench is used, to make adjustments to your paddle. And this key is designed, to release these screws on the bottom here. That's important, not to lose this key, to keep it safely somewhere. These are the powerful magnets integrated into the paddle, which is very, very useful feature. I'm going to talk about that in a second. You can store your paddle in the original box like this, or you can 3D print your own box. That's what I did. So this 3D printed box is kind of a more rugged and more convenient to transport, more safe probably. So this box goes into another box, clicks, and so here you can transport it easily, nicely. It bumping proof, and well, very good. Goes in smoothly and nicely. What I noticed, at least on my printer, I had to make the size of the box, the dimensions, 1% bigger on the 3D printer slicer program, so you can adjust slightly the dimensions. 1% bigger box is what makes it fit smoothly. Just for the sake of comparison, here's the BaMaKey TP-III paddle, and here's my base station Bengali paddle, one of these classical Bengali keys. So you see the classical Bengali is probably 4 times as bigger as TP-III. Another Bengali, my favorite Bengali traveler paddle. Actually, these two are of a kind of the same style of design, based on magnets and on precise mechanics. My Bengali Traveler is now connected to my Elecraft K3 transceiver, also in the test mode, and I think the Elecraft K3 is still one of the best, if not the best, CW machines on the market, with a very reliable and fast transmit receive switch, no relays here. It's a very good machine, to test the Morse code paddles. Now let's connect the TP-III to my Elecraft K3 and see, how does it work, how does it feel. So let's start with the slower speed, 22 words per minute. So by the way, it's a iambic key, iambic pedal. So if you like iambic operation, so you can do it. I do it semi-iambic. It feels very nice. It feels very soft. In case I feel, you know, that this is too soft or something like that, too loose, the pedals, like, you know, I think I might get it harder while releasing these screws here, and then making some adjustments for the stroke and preload, adjusting these bolts, two in the front and two in the back. Actually, you can keep it in your in your hand, in one hand, and operate with the other hand. Corresponding nicely on low speed. Let's make it, you know, 25 words per minute. So it seems to me that the levers are a little bit, you know, too close to your table or to your surface where you have the pedal on. I can operate, no problems. The medium speed is fine too. Let's give it a try on really higher speed. Sometimes the key pedals cannot cope the higher speed due to their mechanical instability, simply because of the pedal mechanically cannot cope with this, you know, quick release and precise release, you know, times whatever. So now I'm on the 32 words per minute. I rarely use the speed unless in some very high class contest or something, but for the sake of experiment, of course. It behaves fine. It behaves just fine on high speed, which is very nice. It means, you know, it's really mechanically extremely precise work. My favorite feature of this tiny TP-III pedal from BaMaKey is these 4 tiny magnets integrated into the bottom of the pedal. These magnets are covered with this some transparent protective film, which is very good. You know, you're not scratching the box, the case of your transceiver in this case. And these tiny magnets, despite the small size, they demonstrate a pretty high power of magnetism. You can just clip your tiny pedal onto the top of your radio, connect the cable, and you can go. FT710, you know, if you take it with you into the fields, you probably got, you know, a table or whatever, you know, some space or place to put your radio on. So then it's no problems, you know, to take with you the bigger Bengali, you know, traveler or whatever pedal, and, you know, you still have a space around your bigger transceiver. But what if you take with you your good old trusty ISO FT817 or 18? Okay guys, this is my good old ISO FT817ND. This radio lives its second life after I made few mods to it, and you can find these mods in a separate video, and the link is in the description. Please check it out. After a few mods I've done to it, this radio is again great radio for camping and for QRP outdoorsy operations. With me now having this BaMaKey TP-III pedal, it's another, you know, my favorite way of operating portable. So keeping the radio on a shoulder strap, you know, like this, hanging on my belly, and piggybacking with these magnetic pads, you know, onto the top of the case, I can have, you know, one big problem for the field operator solved. The problem is, where do you put reliably your CW pedal when you operate. So normally you either, you keep it in one hand and operate with other hand, or you put it somewhere and you put some weight on it, or it's bulky enough, like for instance bulky and heavy itself, like Bengali Traveler. It stands pretty on its own, but it's bulky. So what do you do with these magnetic pads? And with the case of FT817 being made of steel, so no problems now. All I need to do is just, clip it on and connect the cable. So I have it connected. You understand, it's just demonstration. I don't have antenna connected, I'm not transmitting, it's just in testing mode. But still, you plug it in, you clip it on, and you go. Perfect. So it sits very, firmly, no problems. Just for you to imagine how strong the magnets are, look, this radio FT817 weighs in 1 kilo, 1 kilo to 100 grams. And now look, attention, you see? I keep it, only, I hold it only by the paddle itself. And it's pretty heavy, 1.2 kilo. And it, no problems. I'm not afraid it's gonna drop. No, it's okay. So, how strong the magnets are. You see my radio hanging on my belly, and so it's very convenient. You can adjust the position of your paddle whatever you wish, the most convenient way for you. You have both hands free in this way, so you can operate. When you stop operating, you have your both hands free to use your pen and to write something down, the call sign, the time, whatever. This is really a big small thing which solves a big problem. It could be that it's another radio. If you got your ICOM IC705, then this trick with clipping onto the surface of your radio or onto the case of your radio won't work, with the radio like ICOM IC705. Why? You see, it's plastic, it's not metal. There is some shielding inside the radio. The radio is not just in the plastic, case. And everything what is needed to be shielded is shielded in the ICOM IC705. But nevertheless, the case itself is made of plastic. It means you can't fix your magnetic pad based key paddle onto the surface here. So then what do? Then you can go, for the knee strap, or you can go to something clamp on things, whatever. I'm not affiliate with Bamatech. I bought this paddle on my own money, and I'm very glad I did. Summing up, guys. So the TP-III paddle is based on precision bearings and magnetic springs inside. That's why the levers move very smoothly. It is easy to adjust them to your personal operating style. The BaMaKey TP-III CW paddle from the Bamatech company in Germany is a very good value for money. This is my opinion. At 160 euros, it may seem too expensive just for a 70-gram piece of mechanics. But this 70-gram piece of mechanics is a precise mechanics. It costs money. So guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing if you like my videos. Also, please leave your comments and your opinions in the comment section. Please let me know, do you like this key paddle or do you like other key paddle? And you know, what kind of key paddles are you using, you know, being outside, operating outdoorsy? So whatever comment you've got, please leave it in the comment section. With this said, thanks for watching and see you in my next videos. This is Linas Lima Yankee 2 Hotel. Cheerio.